For everybody to know that flying first class and business class can be achieved for cheaper than economy. This year so far, I've taken 40 flights. As you can see here on the screenshot, I'm tracking each one of them. In these 40 flights, I saved $85,839. It's August. If you have enough expenses, you generate enough miles, that then save you up to $85,000, not even Q4 of the year. Usually, the miles are valued at 1 cent per point. So if you have 100,000 miles, the Amex portal or the Chase portal or any Capital One portal, right, that you book the flights directly through there, it's gonna give you $1,000 in cash value for 100,000 miles. But why we do travel hacking? To multiply this value, which means that I get a 5.6x return on what the value that Chase Amex is gonna give me. But the idea is that never book flights through the portals. That's also gay. Don't do that. You're wasting your miles. Even if you have millions of miles, don't do it. It's stupid. How do I get the points and the miles, right? You might be saying, okay, this is great. I want to save that money, but how do I get this? So, as I said before, paying with debit cards is gay. And that's the reason why many people do not rack up any miles. Because they pay with debit cards. If I say, raise your hand who's paying with debit cards, nobody's going to raise the hand right now. Too ashamed. No. But I did it for many years until I discovered this, right? Think in your head, are you paying with debit cards? So if you do, think why. That's the first question I would ask you. Why are you doing it? Why are you paying with debit cards? Do you even know? Or it's out of habit? Because for most people it's, oh, my parents always use debit cards. They told me that debit is good and credit is evil. Somebody's parents or society made them think that credit is evil. You, couple there. So yeah, it was my reality as well. But the thing is, debit cards are inferior in many ways. And first of all, because they don't give you any points. So if you can do the same expense, for example, paying for this yacht, or getting a restaurant dinner, or buying anything for your woman, for yourself. If you have two wives, life gets expensive, right? So imagine using debit cards. How much money you're leaving on the table in terms of points and miles. So this game is not about spending more. It is spending whatever you're spending. People use Wise card. Why would you use Wise card when instead of paying like this tap in the restaurant, just take this metal card, boom, and tap the same thing, and this one gets you miles, this one nothing. And also we're going to see that different cards like the Chase Sapphire Reserve, right, is different from the Amexes. So again, some more proof. What color is your Amex? Right? So which one you want? The green, the platinum, or the gold? Right? I have them all to try them all and see what's up. And each one is for a different category. So you use different cards, 5, 6, for the 5, 6 main categories. Dining, hotels, flights, gas, supermarket, and all the other expenses. So when you optimize and you know this card gives me 4 points for this category, this one 3 points for this category, you just know which card you use every time for each of these categories. So you just need 6 main cards, that's it. All the other is bullshit. So use credit cards like a G and just start accumulating the miles and use them, and voila, the rest is history. Personal expenses, business expenses, all go through these pieces of plastic and metal that get you flights like this all throughout the year in business and first class for cheaper than economy. I made a video explaining exactly how to do it. Check it out right now.